Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a review on a foundation that I've really been liking lately, and it is the ZA Skin Beauty Liquid Foundation. So I'm going to be reading my notes from this little booklet here, 10 out of 10 if you know what this little guide's from, but I thought it would be easier because always, whenever I'm filming a review, I'm always very scatterbrained. So yes, I absolutely love this stuff. This retails, I'm not entirely sure, but I think it is less than $25. It is very inexpensive foundation and you get pretty much the standard size. Now you used to be able to get this from Farmers. I think some Farmers stores still stock ZA. My one that is kind of near me does not stock it, but I know that the one in Albany used to stock it. It just depends, but you can buy this at Makeup Direct. I'll leave a link down below to their website. They are probably the cheapest stockist that I've found of ZA makeup. But yeah, I know that this is definitely a very affordable foundation. So this is the packaging here. It is a very simple squeeze bottle. You have the kind of, I just squeezed it too much, it came out. The little squidgy kind of like squeeze tip like old school foundations had. And it's just a very simple bottle. This is the colour of the foundation here, or very close to it. And it just is very simple, has no claims on the bottle, no claims on the box either, as far as I can remember, which was just a little plastic box that went around it. And all that it says on it here is just the colour. My colour is the colour 20, which as far as I'm aware is the lightest shade, at least it's in New Zealand. And it's also got an SPF of 18, which is awesome, although pretty much all year round you should be wearing a higher SPF than 18, but if you're like me and are a terrible human being and you forget to put on SPF, having a little bit in your foundation is definitely better than nothing. Now I'll just show you kind of the consistency of it. I don't know if you guys can see, but it is very liquidy. If you can kind of see it dripping down my hand there. I didn't really apply enough for it to like pull down, but it is definitely very liquidy. That's the colour there, so it is very light, which I love. I am a bit tan right now, so it's not really blending in that great, but it is a very light foundation, which is amazing because I, as you guys know, naturally am like white, like the whitest that you can be pretty much. So this foundation matches me when I am my lightest, and I can also wear it right now when I'm tan because it blends really nicely. So I feel like there is a little bit of leeway with the colour selection because it is quite a thin foundation. When I say thin, I don't mean like horrible coverage, I do just mean a thin foundation, very thin and lightweight on the face. Before I talk any more about it, I'm just going to let you guys watch the demo clip of me applying it. I, in the clip, have already got a primer on my face. It does apply exactly the same without a primer. Primers obviously do just improve the longevity of the makeup. We're going to go ahead and use the foundation. And to use it lately, I've absolutely been loving the XO Beauty Precise brush, which is the kind of duo fiber blush brush sort of thing. So I just shake the foundation up and I blob a fair bit on the back of my hand. That's the only concern that I have with this foundation, is how fast I'll use it up, because I need to use quite a lot to cover my face, but I just kind of stipple it all over my face. I think with my skin being this bad though, you guys are going to actually sort of see how it covers, because I feel like with a lot of foundation reviews that I watch, the people always have perfect skin and I never get a gauge of what it will look like on me. But I would definitely say that this is light to medium coverage. It's definitely got more coverage in my opinion than the Face and Body by MAC. When I used it, at least, maybe the formula's changed or maybe I was using it wrong, I don't know. But from what I recall, this has more coverage. When I apply this, I only apply one coat. So this is what it looks like with one coat applied. And then this is my face bare. You can see that my face is a little bit tanned right now, so it's probably like half a shade lighter. One thing that I will say when I'm just applying this is that it's really easy to blend. I don't know if I already mentioned that, but it's very easy to blend. So this is what the makeup looks like with just one coat of the foundation over my entire face. It does make a really nice difference. It gives a very nice skin-like finish. It's got just very skin-like. It looks like I've got no makeup on, really. It's just ever so slight in its appearance. It does give, I would say, light to medium coverage. You can build it. So does it with concealer on as well. So the reason why I prefer doing that is because it just gives me a really nice light coverage on my face and just more coverage where I need it. So if you guys are acne prone like myself and you're not acne prone over your entire face, I would recommend definitely doing something like this with a foundation like this, because it's just really nice and lightweight on the face. It's just heavier coverage where you need it. So let's get back into the review. I've tried this foundation with a variety of brushes. I've used, stippling brushes, I've used flat tops, I've used paddle brushes, But all in all, I think it works best with a stippling brush. You could use like a traditional one like this. Anything works. I just feel like because it's so thin, this sort of brush just prevents there from being too many streaks, and whereas I find that the flat top brush, it's too thin for a flat top brush. Flat top brushes are better for like thicker foundations. This is just kind of like the perfect brush for it. The coverage of this foundation, I would say, is definitely light to medium. It is not super duper high coverage. As you guys could see in the video, it does cover my blemishes to an extent. It is not super duper concealing. It's not going to make you look like you have perfect skin. Now, speaking of breaking out, I haven't found that this foundation has caused me to break out at all. I think it is just very, very soothing. It has no strong scent, because normally strongly scented foundations can make me break out. It's definitely not fragrance free. It has a very, very light scent that doesn't linger. So another way that I like to use this foundation is for mixing, because as you guys know, naturally very, very fair. This is my natural skin colour right here. Very, very, very light. I absolutely love this foundation for mixing with other foundations. So as you guys may know, I bought the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the colour NC20, which even when I'm tan is like 52 shades darker than my natural skin tone. So the way that I like to wear this, because I do want to use it in some way, shape or form, is I take like a couple drops of this and mix it in with my ZA one, and because this is so dark, it helps me to kind of create my perfect summer shade by mixing it with this. This is my perfect winter shade. This is my like ideal summer shade, which I will never reach. And if I mix the two together, it gives me like the perfect colour. That's what I like this for, is because it's so thin. This kind of acts like a base. And finally, I just wanted to quickly mention that this is not a dupe for, but it is very similar to the MAC Face and Body in the sense that it is very, very lightweight, very, very blendable. You can build it. The only thing is that I think personally this is higher coverage than the MAC Face and Body with one coat. But that is just my opinion. I'm sure a lot of you guys will say no, MAC Face and Body is way better, but I really didn't like MAC Face and Body. It never set on my skin. This sets by itself perfectly. All in all, I really like this foundation, especially for the price. If you guys can, definitely try and get a sample of this bad boy, because I just really, really adore this foundation, and I think it is worth a try, especially for the price. You know, you can't really go wrong with it. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this review. I tried my best to make this thorough. If I've missed anything, please feel free to post questions down below, and I will be more than happy to answer them for you guys. And don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you guys want to see more reviews, and feel free to request reviews on anything, and I will consider buying them if I don't already have them. So thank you guys so much. Oh, and do tell me if you'd be interested in seeing like an updated XO Beauty review, because as you guys saw, this is a new brush, and I have a bunch of other new brushes, and of course the eyelashes, which I'm wearing today. I'm wearing the Flirt lashes, so if you want to see a video on that, do let me know. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!